Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Caine. You may know me from films such as Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, Inception, The Kingsman. Now you see me. Interstellar, The Prestige, Austin Powers Gold Member, The Italian Job. The man who would be king. Zulu. Get Carter. Dirty rotten scoundrels. Sleuth. Educating Rita.
Sir,
Alfie.
okay, Mr. Caine.
Harry Brown. Yes?
What are you doing, sir?
I believe I'm just giving a list of my movies so that your audience knows who they're listening to.
Mr. Caine,
Batman Begins.
Mr. Caine, I have a
The
question.
Dark Knight.
I have a question, Mr. Caine, if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear about the Michael Caine blow-up doll by chance?
I don't know this one.
Well, evidently it's so realistic that the ego inflates itself.
Funny, because much like that doll, you can go yourself.
What about you, Maxwell? What have you been up to?
Well, just preparing for this big move. Finding out that my cat has diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
At least it's not AIDS.
It literally is the diabetes cat.
Wow.
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 That just got so dark.
So dark, like Batman v Superman.
So, question: do you have to give your cat insulin shots since it's a diabetic, or how's that work?
Apparently, it can get that bad, but luckily, she's just leveled at with the right canned food. She'll be under control.
Well, let's just make sure we do that, and we also get those diabetic socks that she can wear. As
Yeah,
well. Got to increase that circulation.
that's right. Yeah.
I've never seen a single episode of Adventure Time.
I haven't either.
Is it awesome?
Well, you're missing a lot.
Oh.
It's actually, yeah, it's honestly, it's really good. I've been pooping stuff.
that's really odd.
A weird thing to
Do
say.
you prefer
yeah.
it over SpongeBob SquarePants or poop in your pants? I guess. You're gonna tell us you want to cut this, but the
Yeah.
conversation's going so well. I just don't know
we're
if I
not
even
cutting
want
this.
to. And boom,
Boom in my pants.
Maxwell, do you have a bathroom emergency you need to take care of?
Did I have a what?
A bathroom emergency you need to take care of?
Nope, it's already over.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, well, you just got to sit in disappointment the rest of this podcast.
There's another device. I spoke with the PR guy for this company. It's called the Virtuix Omni, and it's kind of like the treadmill that you strap the harness around your waist, and you run around in VR. And the videos for it, like they've already got it to work with a bunch of old games like GTA and BioShock and Skyrim, and it looks so much fun and a workout. So
That's true. And that's the one thing I was going to ask you, Justin, for the short time that you've got to play. Did you feel like there was a disconnect? I mean, obviously, I know that you probably feel like you're there at some point, but did you ever feel like you were taken out of that experience because you still had a regular controller in your hand?
no,
No?
no, it was pretty no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious of...
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. But like, especially like I told you during that intro video when it puts you on top of the skyscraper and you look down, it's just kind of, I was like, what the heck? Like, not cool, man, you know? But it's been great. No disconnect. I am excited to get the touch controllers though, because they look really nice, and I hear that they just feel and work really well.
Well, I know that you're going to be gone is it next week?
No, it's week after next.
Week after next, and you may let me borrow them, so I might put some videos up of me tripping out to some Oculus Rift. So
Yeah.
I might not toss my salad. That is not.
Toss your cookies.
wrong-
I might.
That's the one you guys were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Toss your cookies.
Yeah. Oops. I'm about to say toss my cookies or laugh at my shoes. Oh man, that is not good, sir. I'm totally gonna leave that in there. I don't even care.
Ocarina of Time is, I think, most people's favorite, but talking about Link of the Past, it would be a tough call between those two.
Now, is that because, I mean, so you would rate them probably very similar as far as how you like, right? It's really a toss-up. The word toss
Right, yeah.
keeps coming up.
If I had to toss the salad in one of those, it would probably be A Link to the Past.
So that means you like it or you don't like it? I can't
No, I
remember.
love
if,
it.
I
Yeah.
can't remember if tossing salad's a good thing or not.
It depends on where you are.
Yeah, I'll
If you're
send
at a
you
salad
the,
bar,
Urban
it's okay.
Dictionary to that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Are you at Ponderosa or are you at
In prison.
the place that used to be a Ponderosa?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
He's referring to a local strip club at our place called Southern X. It actually, it actually used to be a Ponderosa, and in my mind,
I did not know
I've
that.
told everybody this, that in my mind, every time I drive by it, and keep in mind, I've never been to a strip club. Every time I drive by this place, I think in my mind it's just a bunch of girls in there dancing on buffets because it used to be a
With the
Ponderosa.
sneeze guard up and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Call of Duty, we're going to go ahead and take a quick poop break.
Are you really going to?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
And now that I'm done taking a double deuce, let's get back to this list, guys.
Let's get back to it.
The Pacific Rim sequel, aka Pacific Rim: Job, I think is how it's listed. Pacific Rim Job, Never Too Big. Oh, it's a longer title than that. Pacific Rim: Job Never Too Big. Is that how it's going to read? That seems a little weird. Hold on, let me just imagine it. I'm closing my eyes here. I'm imagining the giant mechs.
Your eyes are open, though.
This is my mind's eye. I'm closing my mind's eye.
Just don't close the whispering eye.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Pacific Rim, Job Never Too Big. Yeah, I guess
Is
that
this
makes
really
sense.
what the movie's called? Or are you just messing with me? Because that's a ridiculous title.
Is it kind of like Broken Butthole?
Fractured Butthole.
Oh, Fractured Butthole. Yeah.
I like he said broken butthole.
No, I just.
That was
Travis, when do
that
you have a
was
picture of a
Brokeback-
dick on
I,
your computer?
I believe this
That was
is the official. This is definitely
Brokeback Mountain.
the official one here.
Okay, I got you.
Because well, think about it. They had the portal under the water, and they had to go through that, and that was a big hole. So they had to go through that big hole to stop everything, and I think this one is just a Pacific Rim Job Never Too Big, meaning that the hole, you know what, the hole could be as big as they need it to be. They're gonna get the job done.
I think we've officially entered X-rated category tonight.
Well, this is
I don't know what
it's a
you're talking-
PG-13 movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm really interested for you to tell me who's in this movie.
So here's the point of this Pacific Rim Job Never Too Big. It has John Boyega from The Force Awakens.
The only thing I want them to have is I want to be able to pull a sword out of the stone. Like I want to be Link. I want to pull this Master Sword out, and I want to teleport 10 years ahead of my life when I'm old, but I'm an adult.
So, like, wait, what if, like, you put the sword back in and you become a kid again? You don't want to do that?
Nah, man.
No, you just want to.
You're already in adult Link form,
You
though.
just want to be 40 years old.
Yeah, I want
I
to be.
just really want to be 40,
I want to be
man.
40 years old, and I want to be in a green tunic.
So, dude, yes, that movie.
I loved it.
Wow. Did you watch
Yep.
it in 3D?
No.
Well, you know what? You should figure out how to time travel and buy the 3D ticket and punch your old self in the dick because you did it wrong.
Okay, I'll do that. I'd love to punch myself in the dick.
Sometimes I do it just to keep myself
Just
in
to do
check. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you need a good dick punch.
Oh, there it is. And just.
Yeah, just that sound, too. Yeah. Sorry for that abrupt stop, listeners. Travis hit the pause button so he could go take a double deuce. But we'll be right back after this elevator music.
2-2.
Yep.
So, like he knew.
Yeah, he just knew it. So after this elevator music, we'll be back with more Nerds with Mics. Okay, so it's time to talk about our pick of the week. I don't know why I started talking about it, but I did. It's usually you. It's weird. I feel like I'm Travis today.
It's fine.
Less poop, though.
Honestly, I didn't see like a lot of must-have deals. Although, even though I said that, I bought a lot of stuff. So, well, if you think that that is the most embarrassed you've ever been, wait until you hear my story.
Okay.
So my story, and I consider it childhood because I was 16, right? So my childhood memory was when I first got my job with my first employer at Arby's. I worked fast food, right? So the thing that I did, I don't really even want to say. Justin's already laughing. Have I told you this story before?
No, but any story that starts at Arby's is not going to be good.
Okay, well, anyways, our store won some sort of award where our store got chosen to go to Kings Island. Well, anyways, we had to meet at a certain store at some really early, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was something ridiculous, right? Well, anyways, the town that I was from is a very small town. So from where I was driving up to where I needed to meet, it was a 2-lane road, and there was like 2 gas stations along the way. Neither gas station was open. It wasn't like a big chain gas station. They were open, they closed early, they opened up late, one of those situations. Well, anyways, I was driving down this road by myself, and I had the sudden urge to poop. Well, none of these stores were open, so I held my poop in my body for as long as I could until I couldn't anymore. So I stopped at this gas station hoping and praying that they were open. They were not. So, against my better judgment, but I was so desperate because we all know that in desperate times calls for desperate measures. I went out behind this gas station and I pulled my pants down and I squatted down and I pooped. All was fine until I realized I had nothing to wipe my butt with. I opened up my wallet, and thankfully, I had a ton of ATM receipt slips that I used to wipe my butt with. So
Yeah, you had to wipe that deposit, right?
yeah, it's exactly right. So all was fine. I got to my destination on time, but one of my friends was going with me because you were allowed a +1, but he decided to meet me there.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, and you would think the story would be over. Like, that's not embarrassing enough, even though nobody was around. However, we were all boarding a Greyhound bus. So as I was getting onto the bus, my friend behind me says, "Hey, did you step in some mud?" And I did not know that evidently when I was pooping and releasing the demons out of my body, I had pooped on the back of my shoes.
Oh, my gosh.
So my reply was, yeah, mud butt. I actually did not say mud butt, but at the time, now that I'm thinking about it, that would really have been a good response.
Yeah.
But
Wouldn't
so,
have changed the fact.
No.
Would not.
But one of my childhood friends basically seen poop on the back of my shoe. So yeah, that's my story.
Did he know? Did he ever find out it was poop?
I think I sold him him on that it was mud.
I think he sold him his shoes.
No, but I
you monster.
think deep down he knew
Oh, man.
that it was mud butt, but he was just nice enough not to tell me.
Oh my gosh.
I can't imagine like taking that bus ride too for like 3 hours with the wiping job you were able to pull off. Like, that would be awful too.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get it all.
Well, luckily enough, and I'm not going to get into detail, but this was a Greyhound bus that fortunately had
Oh, yeah.
a restroom in the
Do a
back
little
of
cleanup.
it. Yeah, so I got cleaned up, and everything else after that was fine.
Have you
So,
ever thought about wearing diapers?
adult diapers?
It depends.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
This episode is brought to you by Depends.
Because Depends is a diaper for...
Depends. You're soaking in it.
Oh, no. All right, well, we've talked about poop long enough.
Yeah, we have.
So that actually does it for episode 11 of Nerds with Mics.
One more than 10.
One more than 10.
So, come back often. Feel free to add the podcast to your favorite RSS feed or podcast app. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. All links are in the show notes. Now let's get into the show. What?
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I don't know why that's there. My bad. Come back often and come back hard.
Boom! I think we're gonna leave that in there.
What? No.
That's a good way to end it, because that's the perfect Ron Burgundy moment.
Play it back again.
All right, hang on. This is longer than the actual intro.